Hello everyone, a very good afternoon to you all. Welcome back to my class. In the previous session, we discussed some terms like cytology, cell biology, and discovery of cell. Today, we are going to start our topic prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. So, first of all, prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. First of all, on the basis of presence and absence of cells in the living organisms are categorized into two types: acellular organisms and cellular organisms. That means, depending on the presence and absence of cells in the living body, living organisms are of two types: acellular organisms and cellular organisms. First of all, acellular organisms. This word A means without and cellular means cells. So those organisms which are without cells, those living organisms which do not contain any cell in their body organization, are known as acellular organisms. For example, viruses. Actually, viruses do not show any characteristics of life until they enter a human body. Viruses are actually at the borderline of living and non-living. When viruses enter a human body, that means when they get a host, they become living, as they take over host's biosynthetic machinery to reproduce, to grow, to make their exact copies and become living. When viruses do not enter a living body, or when they do not get a host, they become non-living. So viruses are actually acellular, we can say, until they get a living body or host body to reproduce. So acellular organisms which are without cells, which do not have any cell in their body organization. Next, cellular organisms. Those organisms which contain one or many cells in their body are known as acellular organisms. Acellular organisms are further categorized into two types: prokaryotes and eukaryotes. That is our topic, prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. We will discuss prokaryotes today. So, cellular organisms, those organisms which contain cells, they are of two types: prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Firstly, prokaryotes. This word prokaryote is derived from two Greek words in which the first is pro. The word pro means primitive and karyon means nucleus. Those organisms which contain primitive nucleus in their body organization are known as prokaryotes. Now, what is mean by primitive nucleus? The structure of nucleus you have already studied in the 8th standard. Nucleus is the most conspicuous, nucleus is the largest organelle of the cell. So, primitive nucleus means without nuclear envelope, without nucleoplasm, without chromatin, and without nucleolus. That means prokaryotes are those organisms which contain primitive kind of nucleus that does not have nuclear envelope, nucleoplasm, chromatin, and nucleolus. Those organisms are known as prokaryotes. Prokaryotes are actually smaller in size as compared to eukaryotes. Prokaryotes, the cytoplasm of prokaryotes does not contain any membrane bound cell organelles. Cell organelles, again, you have already studied in your 8th standard. Cell organelles means organs of the cell. Cell organelles, nucleus is the cell organelle of the cell. So prokaryotes does not contain any membrane bound cell organelles like mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, lysosomes, Golgi complex, etc., except ribosomes. That means ribosomes are the only organelles that are present in case of prokaryotes. Ribosomes are the only organelles which are present in case of prokaryotes. None of the other organelles like mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, lysosomes, etc. are present in case of prokaryotes. Again, the prokaryotes, the cell of prokaryotes is known as prokaryotic cell. Organisms are known as prokaryotes. So prokaryotes does not contain envelope. When we say envelope, we mean to say two membranes, outer membrane and inner membrane. So envelope word is used to distinguish both the membranes, outer membrane and inner membrane. Prokaryotes does not contain envelope. That means prokaryotic cell is single membrane system. Only a single membrane is present in case of prokaryotes. Again, next thing, some of the prokaryotes are capable of nitrogen fixation. Now, what is mean by nitrogen fixation? The process to fix atmospheric nitrogen and convert it into nitrogenous compounds to make it available to the plants. This process is known as nitrogen fixation. Prokaryotes, some of the prokaryotes can fix atmospheric nitrogen like cyanobacteria, blue-green algae. So, again, one thing again, prokaryotes are unicellular. That means prokaryotes contain only a single cell in their body organization. As I told you, cellular organisms, they contain one or many cells. Prokaryotes contain only a single cell in their body organization. So this is prokaryotic cell, prokaryotes. Prokaryotes means those organisms which have a primitive nucleus in their body organization. That means without nuclear envelope, without nucleoplasm, without chromatin, without nucleolus. Prokaryotic cell is smaller in size. The cytoplasm of prokaryotic cell does not contain any membrane-bound organelles like mitochondria, Golgi complex, lysosomes, nucleus, etc. Prokaryotic cell is single membrane system. That means no envelope system is present, no outer and inner membrane is present, only a single membrane is present. And some of the prokaryotes can fix atmospheric nitrogen and make it available to the plants. And also prokaryotes are unicellular. They contain single cell, that is only one cell in their body organization. I hope I am able to make you understand this topic. Thank you so much. Hello everyone. Welcome back to biology class. Yesterday we started the topic prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. We studied about the prokaryotic cell means those cells which have a primitive kind of nucleus in their body organization. Primitive kind of nucleus means not proper nucleus, not well-defined nucleus, nucleus without nuclear envelope, without chromatin, without nucleolus, without nucleoplasm. Today we will start eukaryotic cells. Those organisms which contain eukaryotic cells are known as eukaryotes. Again, this term eukaryote is a Greek word. This word is derived from a Greek word, two Greek words in which EU means true and karyon means nucleus. So those cells which have a true nucleus, those cells which possess a true nucleus in their body, they are known as eukaryotes. True nucleus, the meaning of true nucleus is well-defined nucleus. Appropriate kind of nucleus which contains nuclear envelope, nucleoplasm, chromatin, and nucleolus. Those types of organisms which possess eukaryotic cells, they are known as eukaryotes. Please be careful. Eukaryotes are the organisms which possess eukaryotic cell, and the cell which contains a true nucleus. Those cells are known as eukaryotic cells. Again, next thing, eukaryotic cells or eukaryotes are larger in size. A eukaryotic cell is larger in size as compared to prokaryotic cell. Next, the cytoplasm of a eukaryotic cell contains all the membrane bound cell organelles like mitochondria, nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body, lysosomes, ribosomes, etc. etc. That means eukaryotic cells are complete cells. Eukaryotic cells are advanced cells. Their cytoplasm contains all the membrane bound cell organelles like mitochondria, nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, lysosomes, ribosomes, etc. In case of prokaryotic cells, we studied only ribosomes were present. Only ribosomes are present in case of prokaryotic cells, but in case of eukaryotic cells, all the membrane bound organelles are present. Next, eukaryotic cells is a double membrane system. That means in case of a eukaryotic cell, there are two membranes, outer membrane and inner membrane. Both these membranes form an envelope. As yesterday I told you, when we say envelope, the meaning of envelope is having two membranes, outer membrane and inner membrane. So eukaryotic cell contains a double membrane system. That means having an outer membrane and an inner membrane that together forms an envelope. Next, none of the eukaryotes is capable of nitrogen fixation. We studied in case of prokaryotes, some of the prokaryotes are capable of nitrogen fixation, but none of the eukaryotes can fix atmospheric nitrogen and convert into nitrates or nitrites. So none of them can fix atmospheric nitrogen. So these are the eukaryotic cell. We studied today eukaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cells are smaller in size. Eukaryotic cells are larger in size. Prokaryotic cell is a primitive cell, and eukaryotic cell is the advanced cell or complete cell. The cytoplasm of prokaryotic cell lacks all the membrane bound cell organelles except ribosomes, and the cytoplasm of a eukaryotic cells contains all the membrane bound cell organelles like mitochondria, nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, lysosomes, ribosomes, etc. Then prokaryotic cells contain a single membrane system, only a single membrane is present, and eukaryotic cells consist of an envelope system, that means having two membranes, one outer membrane and one inner membrane. Then prokaryotic cells, the examples of prokaryotic cells are bacteria, cyanobacteria, that is blue-green algae, then mycoplasmas. Mycoplasmas are actually the smallest known living organisms. Then rickettsias, spirochetes, etc. And the examples of eukaryotic cells are algae, other than blue-green algae, then protists, then fungi, all plants and animals. So this topic is completed today, that is prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. I hope I am able to make you understand this topic. Thank you so much.